Hello everyone, welcome to Resin News. Today we bring to you two shocking news. One is the transfer of classified documents from Afghanistan to Pakistan. Another is the leaked audio clip of a Taliban leader. In the audio clip, the man is heard accusing ISI, Pakistan's spy agency, especially its chief, of causing rift within Taliban and pushing Afghanistan in a warlike situation. Before we move forward, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you find our content interesting, please do not forget to give us a like and share our content and give us your feedback in the comment section. We post on strategic affairs, defense and ancient wisdom. We will be first playing the leaked audio which was published by an Afghani media house, Afghanistan International. This is apparently located in UK. We managed to translate the audio with the help of an Afghani national who goes by the ID 10 Beers. The original audio is in Pashto. Apparently it's a southern Pashto dialect from Afghanistan. So let's first listen to the audio.
کورونو مالته ډیر ژوند کوي موضوع خو پنجاب خراب کړله دغه د پنجاب کوم مشر چې دلته راغلی وو کابل ته دغه کابینه دغه رقم نه و د تشکیل ور جوړ کړي او دغه موضوع د دلې پټه پاتې موږ دلې په کابل کې یو خبرېږو په هغه ماښام چې موږ هلته میلمانه وو دغه پر ځای باندې د حاجي عطا محمد پر ځای او د ډاکټر صاحب میرویس پر ځای باندې چې موږ حاجي محمد فاضل اخوند به راسي هغه شپه باندې په ار کې جنجال سره سوی وو ټکانې سره کړي وو په خپل مالیات تر هغه وروسته بیا بله شپه جنجال سره سوی دی په ترموزانو یې سره ویشتلي دلته مشکلات دي دلته جنجالونه دي دلته دغه کابینه چې ور جوړه کړل د هغه میلمه ور جوړه کړل دلته به افغانستان یو ډیر خراب حالت ته بوزي ډیر بحراني حالت ته به بوزي دلته به بیرته سر د یو جنگ جګړې مشکلات وي دغه کابینه سمه جوړوله خلک خوشبین و موضوع داسې و چې یو همه شموله چې هغه کې به د تاجیکو هغه مشران چې څوک یې په خوله کوي تان لکه زموږ د قوم څخه حاجي محمد فاضل اخوند چې دی داسې خلک به راولي کابینه به جوړیږي موقته یعنی همه شموله او یو لنډمهاله او هغه به جهانیان په رسمیت پیژني خاص کر امریکا ټولې پیسې د نړیوال جهاني بانک امریکا په تور لیست کې اچولي دي نه بل څوک یې لکولی سي نه بل څوک په بلاک لیست کې اچولی سي په تور لیست کې اچولی سي دلته دغسې وو خو دا میلمه چې دلته راغلی وو دا ټول پروګرام یې خراب کړي او دا خراب به داسې خراب سي داسې به خراب سي چې نو الله پاک دې رحم فضل کرم وکړي زموږ او ستاسو د کورنیو د ښو د بد د یو داسې بېعزتۍ او داسې د سرګردانۍ الله دې رحم وکړي نور به اساسات مې خرابېږي الله دې رحم وکړي میلمه کار ډېر خراب کوي میلمه تل زموږ اساسي بنسټیز دښمن دی میلمه زموږ تل عمر کار خرابوي.
The voice in the clip says that the guest who arrived has damaged our reputation by setting up a Talibani cabinet which includes Haqqani and Quetta Shura. The guest here is Faiz Hamid. The voice then goes on to say the expectations were different. He also talks about the armed conflict that took place at the presidential palace between the Haqqani, the Mullah Mansoor faction and the guards of Faiz Hamid. Apparently they hit each other with teapots and later on shooting took place. The man in the audio asked for privacy and doesn't want this news to go out. The guest from Punjab, which was Faiz Hamid, the ISI chief, has changed the whole plan. The situation is so dire that due to his exclusion of Tajiks, Hazaras and Uzbeks from the cabinet, Afghanistan will be pushed into another civil war. The international community is shocked and so are the Afghan people. All the funds are frozen and this benefits only the ISI. With this, the audio clip finishes. In the audio, he refers to the ISI chief as the guest from Punjab repeatedly. We could not verify who is the man in the audio clip, but this pretty much proves the news which had been doing rounds since last few days that Abdul Ghani Baradar had been injured in a fight which took place between different factions of Taliban in Kabul. Some media houses had claimed that he was being treated in Pakistan. Pakistan had been wanting a pro-Pakistan Taliban government in Afghanistan and had tried pulling its strings, but it seems all is not well inside Taliban. There were also rumors that General Bajwa was met with ISI chief for visiting Afghanistan recently. In the pics that had emerged a few days back, ISI chief was spotted in Kabul with Pakistani ambassador in Kabul, Mansoor Ahmad Khan. The fact that inauguration ceremony of the so-called Talibani government has been postponed indefinitely shows that something is really not right in Kabul. Taliban was originally supposed to inaugurate interim government in Afghanistan on Saturday, which is supposed to be September 11th, the 20th anniversary of 9/11 terror attacks in the US. The release of this audio clip collides with the shocking news that Pakistan's ISI took away the classified documents from Kabul in 3 different planes. ISI will be deciphering the classified data for its own use, is predicted, which is likely to pose a major threat not just for Afghanistan but also for the countries which had its assets in Afghanistan. This will also make the Taliban administration dependent on Pakistan. Crucial data available to Pakistan were live since the previous government in Afghanistan had not anticipated such a swift takeover by the Taliban. Also, it's been said that the employees of the Afghan agencies in charge of the data didn't return to work after Taliban's return to power. The transfer of documents were done with the help of Pakistan's ambassador in Afghanistan, Mansoor Ahmad Khan. According to reports, 3 170 planes that came with humanitarian aid for Kabul on Thursday went back with bags full of documents. A source with former National Security Advisor had told a media house that the documents were mainly NDS classified documents, which contained hard disks and other digital records. NDS is the National Directorate of Security. This was the National Intelligence and Security Service of Afghanistan. ISI's sinister aim was to get Haqqanis in the running to revamp the Afghan army, which right now is in complete disarray after the Taliban takeover. This has pretty much been proven by the audio clip. ISI has been a patron of Haqqani Network, which happens to be UN and US designated terror group. Sirajuddin Haqqani, who leads the Haqqani Network, is now appointed to the key post of Interior Minister in Taliban government. It's said that Pakistan also wants to make Afghanistan economically dependent on it, and ergo, the decision to carry out bilateral trade in its own currency was announced recently. This step will ensure Islamabad has certain hold over Afghanistan's trade community. What is really shocking, despite all this, international community is a mute spectators to Pakistan Army direct involvement in Panjshir and ISI's meddling with Afghan government's collapse.